Okay, Justin Cooper, Pittsburgh. Another great night for you. Great speed shown. You've got to be happy with that, right?
Yeah, it was an awesome night. The heat race was pretty unreal. You know, fighting through those guys and getting up to the front, that was pretty special for me. Yeah, just didn't really get off to the greatest beginning of the main event. Had to work around some guys, and yeah, obviously just didn't get a great start. So I was like 5th, 6th, something like that. Had a good battle with AP, and yeah, had to make the move with him, and went back and forth with Kenny a few times there towards probably the middle. And once I got into 3rd, I did my best to latch on to the front 2. I just couldn't bridge the gap, and yeah, with those 2, they're going after that championship, so they're giving it all they got, and I'm trying to get up there with them, but it's tough, man. So didn't need to be up there in the beginning with those guys to have a chance. Them starting 1-2 didn't help my chances of being up front. So felt like we could have been dangerous tonight if we got out front. But yeah, those guys were riding unreal towards the end. I couldn't adapt to the track the way I needed to. I felt like I couldn't change my lines to the cleaner lines.
Right.
I felt like I was taking the beat up lines that I was taking in the beginning, and you know, once those went away, I kind of started to struggle a little bit. But that's part of the game, part of the learning, and you know, I really need to learn from that and see what we can do better. You know, in the middle of that main to at least stay on that pace, because I think I had the fastest lap of the race, so I had the speed at one point, but yeah, I just kind of lost toe, and you know, lappers had a little bit to do with that, but you know, they're hitting them too, so no excuses. Just it was a good night. Definitely was content with 3rd, so I think that didn't help the mindset. You know, trying to go after those 2, I had a pretty big lead over 4th, and yeah, that's what I had tonight. I think I was the 3rd place guy.
When Chase made that mistake in the main, he kind of dropped closer to you. Did that help you at all? Did you maybe manage to see what he was doing a little more and catch a toe? Yeah,
I was able to look up and I saw him right there, and in the same sense it gave me, like, you know, that second wind, he got me right away. I don't know if I had a bad lap or some lappers, but as soon as I got to him, I was back, you know, off the back of him again. So I don't really remember what happened there, but didn't even get the chance to, you know, to stalk him at all. And yeah, I missed a few rhythms, but I'm sure everyone did. It was a tough track tonight. It was definitely deteriorating towards the end, and did my best.
I just spoke to AP. He said that in the heat, he felt like you gained so much time with your 2, 3, 4 line in the whoops. It had to have been more than that, though, right? Where did you feel like you were making up time on those guys?
The corners. I just was. I was in full sprint mode. Like I think my best time in practice was a 48.0, and I ran almost a 46 in the heat. So I was definitely I was pushing, giving it all I had, and you know, once I made that move on Chase, I just had to keep the hammer down and go after AP. I just was in full sprint mode. So the split lane after the whoops, I was really crushing, and man, I was just, as soon as I got in the turn, I was just giving it full throttle, like I was sending it. So it was definitely a cool experience, and having the crowd on my side was cool, lighting the crowd up, and yeah, that much just other than say that, then I was just sending it. My corner speed was unreal. Even Chase, you know, came up to me and, you know, was pretty amazed at my corner speed. So yeah, the whoops definitely was a cool line, but I don't think it was that. I think it was that split lane and catching them kind of off guard in that first turn.
Last thing, what's your contract situation? You expect to stay here, right? I think that's kind of the vibe.
Yeah, the bikes and the team's been awesome. So yes, it's you know, nothing for sure yet. I think the plan is to stay here. That's what I want to do. The bike's working amazing, and kind of just feel like we've been on this road of progressing, and you know, if all goes well, I think we'll be back here next year.